am I not doing better? Is it me? No, of course not. There must be something wrong with this car I'm driving.
Typical. The creator always blames his creator.
I believe I told you to zip it, Orbot! Fortunately, I know how to create an even better racing car. I should probably get around to creating better robot henchmen too.
Can't respond. Zipping it.
Attaboy.
This game's lucky they have some pretty solid voice actors. Right, we're doing. I think this is a Grand Prix. Back with Sonic. I'm not sure how much longer this game is, to be honest.
Okay, serious. This time.
You probably will win. Playing as Shadow, I got some new stuff on his car, so that's cool. Let's use these races as discussion stuff. Never mind, I need to focus. I like playing this game. It's chill. I believe this is. Oof. I think I've done this map before. That was a sick shortcut. I was thinking of just. Go away, everyone. I was thinking of just playing normal and just breezing through the story and this game so I can just finish it. But I want to talk. What do I want to talk about? I don't really know. I'm thinking about it, and I don't really. Is that Eggman? No, he's at the front for once. No. E3's been going pretty good. Oh, damn it. Final Fantasy VII Remake. The pre-order is up on the PlayStation Store, which is pretty cool. It looks really cool from the... Oh, I've got quite a lead. The stuff I've seen from Final Fantasy, the 7 Remake, it looks really cool. And I didn't know this, but I know this now. But the original Final Fantasy VII was made in 1997. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm gonna save my ultimate power. You know what? Fuck it. I hate it when everyone uses their ultimate power and I can't. Or won't. Hell yeah, I'm invincible. Anyway, we'll talk about Final Fantasy. The original Final Fantasy was made in 1997, which is completely insane. I saw the list of how many Final Fantasy games there are, and there are a lot. And a lot of them are online as well. Which, you know, isn't really my thing. I don't really like playing massive online games. I like just doing my own thing. I'm gonna save the last 2 boosts for the end. No, doesn't look like there's anyone behind me. Sweet. But it is a team Grand Prix, so it doesn't really matter. Rouge came 2nd, and Omega came 4th. That's great. But those Final Fantasy games are really old. I thought they were old, but they're really old, and I can't believe they've made so many Final Fantasy games. There's so many already that I could buy, but none of them. I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake because it just looks cool. It looks really good. Other than the fact that the graphics are really nice, the gameplay looks like a lot of fun. But other than that, the Final Fantasy series as a whole looks very messy. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It doesn't come out until next year, so I still got a lot of time to think if I want to play it. There's a cool Lego Star Wars saga, all 9 films apparently, and that's coming out next year, so that is really cool because I love Star Wars, if you couldn't tell, but I also love Lego Star Wars because I grew up playing those Lego Star Wars games, and it is just, they're a lot of fun. The first original trilogy and those prequels didn't have any dialogue in them, so they were a lot of fun to play. I'm trying not to get hit by this invincibility shit. I upgraded Shadow's speed, so he's really fast now. So that's cool. There we go. I really want to play Shadow the Hedgehog. If that was on PS4, that'd be great. I keep wishing for things I can't have, and it's so sad. And they're all video games. A Sonic collection would be so much fun. That'd be so good. Just have all the Sonic games. Maybe not all of them, but a good chunk. A lot of the older Sonic games as well. That'd be pretty cool. I forgot to, you know, drive. I don't really know what we should discuss. I'm kind of just talking to myself. That's fine. I don't mind. Some people think it's weird to talk to yourself. If you need to talk to yourself, it shouldn't matter if other people think it's weird, because you're just talking to yourself. It's not like you're hurting anyone, or, you know. And there's different types of talking to yourself. Like, I'm talking to myself in a sense that I act like I'm talking to an audience, even though there is none. But people have conversations with themselves, and if you do, it's fine. You shouldn't. You're allowed to talk to yourself. It's not against any rules. I really hate this music thing. Honestly, I expected better music from this game. It's actually not as great as I expected it to be. Sweet. Rouge and Omega are actually pretty far behind. 5th and 8th. That's okay. It's still decent. Metal Sonic's on Dr. Eggman's team. When did that happen? Can't just throw characters in their game. I bought The Witcher 3 today. That was fun. No, not really. I finally said to myself, I've always wanted to play The Witcher, because they just look like really cool games. And I was like, you know what? Fine, today I'll buy it, just do it. Assert my dominance. And it was a funny story. So the Game of the Year edition was on sale, so I was just like, yeah, whatever, I'll grab that. It looks cool. Game of the Year edition, it comes with like a couple extra expansion packs. Hey, I did it right that time. Oh yeah. So I got that, and I was pretty excited for it. It's taking, I got a trophy quick off the mark. I think that's the first time I've done it properly. Anyway, back to The Witcher 3. I got it, and I was like, I didn't really think. I was just like, you know, I want The Witcher 3, so I'm gonna buy it. Ugh. The thing I have, I'm just gonna say it. The thing I have with games is that, why am I going slow? Is when I buy an expensive game, or just any game really, I always, most of the time, regret it, and I really hate that. Because when I buy a game, I want to play all of it, right? I mean, that's why I buy it. So when I don't finish a game, I actually get really mad. So, and I get, you know, kind of disappointed in these games. Earlier this year, I bought Generation Zero, and that turned out to be a huge disappointment. Because, I mean, I pre-ordered that. I rarely pre-order games. I didn't even, the last game I pre-ordered that wasn't Generation Zero was Spider-Man last year. That's how long it's been since I pre-ordered a game. So I only pre-order on very special occasions. And even the Spider-Man game, I actually traded in a few of my PS3 games. Quite a few actually, to bring the price down. Ones that I didn't really like. I actually started to collect PS3 games. I actually like collecting those games. And it's a big reason why I want to play as many PS4 games as I can, because I collect them. Whether it's digital or a hard copy. Need to focus, I'm in 4th place. But anyway, so that's... Where was I going with this story? I had a point. When I buy a game, I want to play all of it. And I get really disappointed in myself and in the game a little when I don't. If the game's really cheap, then I don't really care. But most of the time I buy these games, you know, they're on sale. I like sales. When it's on sale, I'm like, ooh, sale. I think that's the point of sales. Just, you know, just putting that out there. But when it came to The Witcher, I've always wanted to play The Witcher for a long time. No, there isn't. Well, there is. I'm 6. Something has to be done. Oh, I speed burst into the... That was a good time to use ultimate. Hopefully I can keep this lead. Yeah, when I saw this trailer a while back, and it was a cinematic. It was a cinematic. Might have been not even a cutscene. It was it was a cinematic thing, and I was like, "Whoa, this thing looks so cool." It's basically this assassin sneaking onto a boat and killing what seemed to be a king. And I looked at this game. I was like, "Whoa, this looks cool." I really want to play this because I like medieval setting. I like when games incorporate magic, and it just looked cool. You don't need a reason. It just looked cool. So I did some research and I found out this game was The Witcher 2, and I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, oh, okay. You know, The Witcher 3 looks pretty cool. Maybe I'll get into the Witcher games. So I also did some research, you know, try and find more about these Witcher games. And The Witcher 2 is actually banned in Australia. And that's where I live. So I got a little upset by this, but I was like, you know what? I don't even think the first 2 Witcher games are on PS4, which is what I have, if you didn't know. Blaze isn't on my team. Go away. Oh yes, still came in first. But yeah, I don't know if the first game's banned, but I'm pretty sure they're not even on PS4. The first 2 I think are PC only, and then The Witcher 3 is out there. And then I thought, The Witcher is probably that type of series that, you know, you don't need to play the last few games. Like Sonic game, understand what's going on in this game, or Sonic Forces, or any Sonic game. You just kind of need to know the characters and what their personalities are. And that's it, right? That's all you really need to play a Sonic game. And same with the Elder Scrolls. You don't need to play Oblivion to understand what's going on in Skyrim. It's a completely new story set in the same universe. It's like hundreds of years later than the first games. I haven't even played the first 3 Elder Scrolls games or any Elder Scrolls Online games because they're just not my thing. The Elsewhere thing, Elder Scrolls Elsewhere, the cinematic trailer for that was really cool. I really like that. But anyway, I always get off track because I'm watching the game. I'm like, what am I talking about? Talk about The Witcher 3. I found out there's a lot of nudity in The Witcher 3, which is probably why the second one got banned. First of all, I don't understand why video games even have stuff like sex scenes and nudity and stuff. People don't buy a video game for the sex scenes. They might watch a movie for sex scenes. Some movies, you know, have that type of plot. But when it comes to video games, I just don't understand why it's even in there. I'm like last. I need to pick up my shit. Anyway, I found out that The Witcher 3 has a lot of nudity, and this is because I searched up if your channel can get taken down if there's nudity on it. Apparently it can, but it has to be severe. And I thought, oh, that's nice. Did I choose hard mode? I'm pretty sure I chose hard mode. Maybe the Shadow's just a beast. I don't know where I was going with my story, but I was going somewhere with it. I'm probably gonna have to censor all the nudity stuff. That's probably what I'm gonna do. It's really annoying because I don't edit videos. I don't record a video and then go straight to editing. Like, I just play through a game and record it using SharePlay, which I hope the PS5 has. PlayStation 5. That sounds really weird. PlayStation 5. Probably gonna have to get used to it. I'm 8th. We've got such a huge lead. I don't think it matters if we lose this. Alright. Ow! I'm 3rd now. Nice. Going this way. And now I'm 1st. Hell yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about The Witcher doing something. I'm gonna play through The Witcher. If it turns out to be too annoying with all the censorship, and if there's too much, you know, sexy, naughty parts in the game, then I'll probably just stop playing or just play on my own. I'd still have games that I play on my own. Usually when I get a game, I buy it with the intent of recording and putting it on YouTube, because why not? It's fun. But I still have some games that I play alone. I continued playing Generation Zero. It's really a game, it's not a game built for a playthrough. Some games are like that. Some games are really slow and not a lot of stuff's happening. It's just looting and stuff. I had that same experience with Borderlands. Borderlands is a bit different. You can do a playthrough of Borderlands, but I was gonna play Borderlands. That's the thing. Oh, I got the laser. Lasers and fools. I think the finish line's just around here. Yeah. Wow, I came 4th. I think we won the Grand Prix anyway. I was going to play Borderlands because there was this Borderlands Handsome Jack collection, and I was like, oh, cool. But it only has the pre-sequel and the second game. So I really wouldn't call it a collection. It's actually free this month. I was gonna cop it, but oh shit! Vector Blaze and Silver Cane 1, 2, and 3. That actually might fuck us up if we lose. Cause I don't think we're in trouble. Yeah. Sweet Team Dark. I think that's their name. We won. I was going to play Borderlands, but I opted out of it. I'm just gonna wait for them to finish that mean robot. No one.
Actually, he's slightly more.
Well, he races like a tin can.
Yeah, he does. He was like at the bottom every race. Back to Borderlands. I bought the 3 games on the PS3 because I realized that The first game isn't on PS4, so I just played on PS3 with my brother. But when they announced Borderlands 3,
Something is not right.
when they announced Borderlands 3, they put the first Borderlands, like this Game of the Year edition or something like that, special edition, on the PS4. So I'm kind of salty about that. But it is really long, and some parts are really boring. There are some really fun parts though. It's like, when it's really good, but when it's not, it's really boring. Anyway, that's my discussion.